Yo, what is up, guys? Zenless Zone Zero's closed beta test 3 recently has come out, and I've been able to play, and I've put in about 30-ish hours. It's been out for about 3 days, and I want to answer questions, all the new stuff that they have added to the game. And one of the biggest questions most people usually have is, how is the TV system fixed, and what did they do to fix that? So starting with the TV area, the TVs, they made it so there's a 2x button and there is significantly less TVs. So if you look at my first 30 minutes of the game here, the TVs is mainly in the first chapter of the story, and it gets significantly lower and lower as you go on and progress through the story. Previously, they made it so that you had to do a lot of world quests and side quests as well as the first chapter, which is why you would just be bombarded with TVs, and that would be all your gameplay, which is why people were playing Snake Game and stuff like that. So they have definitely significantly reduced the amount of TVs that are in the game as well. Now, one of the things though with the TV system is there's a 2x button, but the 2x button is a hold right now and not a toggle. So they have the concept for the TVs with the 2x, but you have to hold it down. No one is holding down the TVs to make it go 2x, you know? So they definitely need to make that a toggle button, and that will be a very big change to help it out. A lot of people think they should just remove the TVs. I am, I'm pretty on that board, but they're not going to remove the TVs because they kind of use the TVs to explain the lore of the game, and it's a part of the story. If you ever play Mega Man Battle Network, it's the main character is the proctor of the story or whatever. So they're definitely keeping the TVs in, but they did cut out a significant amount of TVs. So looking at the main framework of the game here, there's an Explore Commission, a Story Commission, and Combat Commission. Explore Commissions and Story Commissions, you have your side quests as your exploration, and then for story, you have your main story. These are going to be your modes that have TVs, but Combat Commissions are actually going to have no TVs at all. And story commissions are going to have a hard mode after you complete them that have a timer as well for only combat. So after you finish the story, you can actually go into a combat only challenge hard mode version of the story as well. Also, one thing I forgot to add on top of that is that the story actually has a story casual mode, and it has a difficult version of the story mode as well. One of the biggest things they added as well is it no longer costs resin to do any of the story quests. That was a terrible thing. I don't know how that ever got pushed through at all for the last beta.
They're hotfixing it? Nice! How did it even make it in live? How? Sweet, guys! They're hotfixing it! Cool! That's awesome and all! How did it even make it to live servers?
Alright, now going into the resin and the gacha system here. First of all, resin is exactly the same as HSR, besides the fact they don't have an overcap right now, and they have no way for you to spend your resin without actively doing something in the game. They should definitely add I think they should add an overcap and some way to condense it. Like in HSR, they don't have condensed resin like Genshin does, but they do have emulsifiers for Sim Universe, which is kind of the same thing in a way. So yeah, 240 resin cap, and I'm pretty sure it's the same recovery. I'll come back in a minute if I remember. Surely I remember. There's also fragile resin, stuff like that. They call it ether batteries in this. Okay, now looking at the gacha system as well. So first of all, they have trial system. You got Ellen on here. It's got this nice artwork. You got her 2D artwork animated, and then you have your trial characters. That was something added in. And going into the gacha system here, so there is 4 banners. Let me move down a little bit. We have the exclusive banner, we have the W engine, which is your weapon banner, we have the stable banner, which is your standard banner, and the Bang Boo channel, which is its own new concept in any Hoyo game I've seen so far. And this has a very interesting thing, but I will be getting all over all these banners. So starting with the event rate up banner is your usual rate up banner. Ellen is the rate up first character we're going to get. I don't know who's going to be the next one. It's probably going to be Juyan. She is a character that they've teased and shown artwork for. The pity system is the regular 50-50, 90 pity, but there is on standard banner a selector, and your first 50 wishes are discounted to be 8 instead of 10 to get a 10 pool, and that goes up to 50, and it also counts towards your 300 selector, and you can choose a character on here. I was watching a video and someone commented I did not really. All of the standard characters are girls, and then there is Lyco, the furry dude. I don't know, that was just something funny. I did not realize that, but that is true. There is only one dude on the standard banner. I wonder if they plan on expanding on that or not. But yeah, standard banner, selector, stuff like that. I'm definitely going for Grace. Grace is my goat. I don't know if you know, other Grace enjoyers, you know, BZ, but yeah, Grace is definitely valid. Now, weapon banner, they're running a 75-25 system, kind of like HSR. It is still not guaranteed though. If you lose the weapon, you will get a standard banner weapon if you lose that 25. Unfortunately, I would like, you know, 100% system. There is some other games that have 100% weapon banner system. Like I think Wuwa has it in their gacha system. They have 100% guaranteed for that. So that would be nice if they could incorporate that in that, depending on how important weapons will be in this game, because we don't know how strong W engines are yet. But I will be making more, you know, endgame videos soon to come and see how important weapons are to have. In terms of wishes that I've gotten from playing the game, I have gotten 50 wishes here, as you can see, and 90 on the standard banner, with 50 of those being discounted. But they also have given beta mail. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever played a beta before. If you haven't, they usually give like mail every like once in a while for like thresholds, and this is the last beta, so they've been giving probably less than usual. And it's been that like incremental space, like level 10, level 15, level 20 on your internaut level here. So I don't know how that is going to offset it in terms of how much you would be getting if you're like a free-to-play player. But for right now, being able to get 50 on the regular banner, and I've done no refreshes yet on terms of like progression or anything. So in terms of that, getting 90 and 50, having 140 wishes, that's pretty good. Don't know what that would look like on live. Maybe it'll be like 100 wishes, maybe 120, I don't know. We'll see. And then lastly here, looking at the Bang Boo banner. So the Bang Boo banner is actually a fully free-to-play banner. Also, to add in, I think I forgot to talk about this, is the Bang Boos got removed from the regular banner. Previously, they were on the regular banner, which would kind of mess up your rolls because you'd have no weapons on top of that, and the Bang Boos could take up your 4-star slot. So now, all of the Bang Boos have been condensed into this banner. My only problem with this banner is the Bang Boos actually contribute a lot to your team. While the concept that you can't whale for and it's fully free-to-play, just grindable currency is very nice, you cannot guarantee this rate up Bang Boo, so I'm wondering what they're going to do with this. I think it should be 100% chance because, like, if this Bang Boo, if they're gonna have rate up Bang Boos, and the only way you can get this is free to play. If you grind all the way to get this and you don't get this Bang Boo, you just never get this guy again that's rate up, or like, where's he gonna go? Yeah, so my problem will be if you farm for this Bang Boo and you get up to the 75-25 and you lose the 75-25, you don't get the rate up Bang Boo and you get a standard 5-star Bang Boo instead, what is it going to look like in terms of like the future? 100%, I think this should just be 100% chance to get this Bang Boo. Yeah, so the sources for this material for the Bang Boo come from Hollow Zero, rally commissions, Ennies, and events. So this is fully free to play, grindable out, and it's just in-game events or like currencies that you use to get these Bang Boo coop ents. And while I'm here, let's do a little tender real quick. Show you what it looks like wishing on the Bang Boo banner. Ooh, a double A. Okay. Ooh, a penguin boo. I am using ice right now. That guy's pretty nice. Ooh, and a devil boo. I'm not really using any ether right now. This guy is like an ether damage booster, and Nicole's the only ether damage in the game, so don't really have a use for this guy, but the ice guy is a good pickup, and that's what it pretty much would look like after you finish it. And then you get this currency after, which you can use to get more of this currency from the Ennies exchange shop right here. Alright, so dailies in Zenless Zone Zero are called errands, and how these work pretty much, they are very simple dailies, which is really nice. You literally have a daily for logging in. You have your coffee, which is you go talk to the tin can guy, and he gives you your daily 60 resin with like a little buff. You have scratch card, which is a little doggy dude, and then you have open your store for video business, which is like your expeditions or your assignments if you're familiar with Genshin HSR terminology. There's also something that I had yesterday, which was scheduling a commission, and it was allowing me to go to 600. I don't know why I don't have that today. I don't know if that's like a limited time thing or if it was an event, but there's actually a thing usually on the side right here, and it would have like schedule, and like it would give you like 2 things to do, and you could add on. I don't know if it's like you missed one, you could add it on or something. I don't think I missed any daily, so I don't know why that was there and it's not here today, but this did go up to 600 the other day. Going on, you know, while having the dailies here, we can look at your weeklies that you were doing. So you have a VR co-op here that you can do this reckless challenge, and they have this boss called the Newborn Dead End Butcher, and you are able to do this in a solo challenge, or you can co-op this. I haven't been able to try co-op myself, but I'll put a video on screen right here of showing people playing in co-op, as you can see, fighting the boss together. I don't know how it works though, because the bosses have like a parry, right? So like, I don't know how the parry works in co-op, but on here it shows like, I guess probably they get their own client side parries and then it just goes in on the boss or something. I have no idea realistically. I'm gonna try to get a co-op going for this. Hopefully get someone on. I don't know, maybe I'll ask like Fob or something, because he's also at my level, so I'll see. And I've already done all of my weeklies, but to show you what the rewards look like, you just get, you know, you get your adventure level, your trailblaze level, your internet level EXP, you get some credits, you get some artifact EXP, and then this is for crafting weapons, and then you get your weekly boss material. So pretty standard materials, and it costs 40 resin to do the weekly boss here, so not too crazy. And you're able to do it 3 times, which is really nice, and you can choose the boss that you do. So pretty much just like HSR, have your 3 weekly, and yeah, pretty much. Also for spending resin, so you have these systems right here, and you can actually, they have it organized in here for each material you want to do, but you can also do a custom as well, which is new, which will allow you to choose anything you want to do here. And this is how it used to be before, unorganized, and they added this where you can have like individual things, you can go in and choose it. And they changed up the material system here for the characters, if I have not explained that yet. So pretty much you have characters like Lycone, who is a stun character. You have Anvi, Anvi's also a stun character. Sukaku, she's a support character now. So they changed it from pretty much, was it slash, I think it was slash, pierce, and like impact, I think, last time. So now they have like dedicated roles for everyone. And then you have like Corrin, she's like an attack character. So that means she's doing like a lot of DPS on the team, because my Corrin does mad damage. And then pretty much you would just go into the VR to farm the materials there. They also have this new workbench, which is pretty much just your codex to show you like information and all the stuff in the game, which is really nice. One of the biggest things they added, which was really nice, was the holo codex, because before I had no idea what any of these buttons did last time. Like if you go into the holo, you see all these buttons and you just go to one of them and you're just like wondering what it was. So now they have like a thing here showing you what each of the buttons does. Like, I knew what this was. This is just the observation data. This is like pretty much getting like a little achievement inside of the quest, like a little Easter egg, but it's not really an Easter egg, but you can go and get those. And yeah, you can just pretty much see everything. This is like your game's database, you know. This game does have a battle pass that they have shown off now as well. And in the battle pass, they actually have a stat selector I saw at the end right here. I think it's this. Not this. That's for skill level up. It is down here. Here we go. So they have a tuning calibrator, which is, it specifies the partition and main stats for drive tuning. And drives in this game is pretty much just like your characters, like artifacts, your relics, whichever you want to call it. And it goes with their weapon right here. So I haven't gotten one yet to be able to test it. I'll make a video on that when I get it to show like what it looks like, what that like that gameplay loop would look like for getting that. So one other weekly we have is the Area Purge, which is a rally commission that resets every week on top of your other weekly stuff that you can do, and you get this after like 20 something. I forgot what it is, but you get a little quest that gives you this guy, and it is a weekly mission that gives you artifact EXP for your disc here, and it also gives you some coop N as well for the Bang Boo channel, and you just get some credits and some EXP on top of that. And on top of that, for this, it is no longer 100 resin. Previously, Rally Commission used to be 100 resin to get all of your artifact EXP, which was really cooked. So it is really nice that they changed that as well. And lastly, I just wanted to review the Hollow Zero and the Shiyu Defense. So Hollow Zero is kind of like a simulated universe type mode. You can go through and you can like do these missions. You go through all of the tiles and stuff, and you have your first time clearance reward and your regular reward, and you have these, what do they call it, investigation points for your license level that upgrades, and it goes up to level 60. I don't know if we're going to get that in this beta. I don't know how long the beta is going to last, but there's a wide variety of rewards in this, like coop N, there's free bang boos in here, there's some plating agent, which is your disc relic exp. You have some polychromes, which is like your, your premium currency gems for wishing on the banner and stuff like that. And then on top of that, we have the Shiyu defense, and the Shiyu defense is kind of like the game's, like another form of endgame. This seems like your MOC, like your Abyss. Now this early area seems like more of like the Forgotten Hall area, because there is 4 other tiles right here. I'm wondering what these 4 other tiles are going to be. Hopefully we can get to these to test them out. I'm assuming we're going to be able to, since they've shown them. So this is probably going to have a lot in it, which means there's going to be a good amount of endgame available. Yeah, but this starting area seems like your introduction into it. Like, Forgotten Halls. I don't know what Abyss's early game is called in Genshin. I think it's just literally called the Abyss. It's just the first 8 floors. I don't think they have like a different name for it, like HSR has Forgotten Hall. But this is the Abyss. It's timed content. You have enemies. They have, you have a buff for each floor, and you can see what the enemies do, what their weaknesses are, and like what they're immune to and stuff like that. I'm currently on level 6 right now. I only have an ice team, so I kind of get gapped when I'm fighting an enemy that is resistant to ice. As you can see, this guy is resistant to ice. He's like the second elite on the wave, so getting kind of gapped on that. But if I level up some of my relics and stuff, I could probably just go through and brute force it. So I would definitely look into doing that. Alright guys, with that, I think that would be the end of the video here. I would definitely be making extra ZZZ videos as well, so definitely make sure to like and sub to the channel. I would appreciate that, and I will see you later with some more content as well. Goodbye.